Hey guys, Tony Piroth here, welcoming you to the MYM Buzz, a weekly movie review show where I watch, then review the main movie of the week. Thanks to our friends here at Cineworld Stevenage. Don't forget guys to stick around until the end because you will get a chance to win 2 tickets to any Cineworld up and down the UK. So stick with us until the end to find out what the question will be. The movie this week is Passengers, starring Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
Well, I'm ready for this. I'm absolutely ready for this. I'm absolutely gunning for this.
Last film review
absolutely.
of 2016.
2016, and it's going to go like this, Dayle, okay? So, the synopsis time. A spacecraft travelling to a distant colony planet and transporting thousands of people has a malfunction in its sleeping chambers, should I say. As a result, 2 people are awakened 90 years too early. Run that trailer, Dayle.
I'm Jim Preston. I'm a passenger on the Avalon. And we have an emergency.
This can't be happening.
We're on a 120-year journey to a new home. We woke up 90 years too soon.
Let's get on with the review. Now, Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence, Lawrence Fishburne and Andy Garcia all star in this film.
Andy Garcia?
Andy Garcia made that cameo. I'm not going to say when because it may give it away and people might be like, oh, I really like Andy Garcia. I'm going to go and see it because I've seen him on the poster or I've seen him in the IMDb thing.
He's not that good of a...
And it's like the best shot and then it's gone.
Anyway.
And I'm never going to say that again.
The people that they focus on.
So,
let's go
yeah.
with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, we'll go Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence. For me, I love Chris Pratt's rendition of kind of Castaway in space. He was good. He was, how can I put it? He really sold the fact that, yes, he was awakened early. Yes, he was stuck on there. He had problems dealing with a loneliness issue. He tried to find things to do. But, you know, Jennifer Lawrence then crept in. And, yeah, for me, I think neither one of them, they had some kind of chemistry, but I think either one of them, this film was kind of I don't know, maybe a tax man film. You know, that's tax man film, raise the money for the taxes. I personally thought this was a step down for both of them with the previous films that they've done. The story was very straightforward. There was nothing to tax your mind. It was very much seat popcorn film. It was very straightforward for a cinematic experience, I thought. Any kind of issues, Dayle, that you can see? Because I can see cogs going. When I say that to Dayle, by the way, I see cogs going in Dayle, so then I have to kind of poke with a stick.
Visually, like at the start, visually it's exceptional and like it looks so realistic and the whole capture of space is near enough on point. Like it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
I think when Chris Pratt was on his own, I think the only issue is he's trying to recreate. So obviously Matt Damon did The Martian, and he did that really, really well.
Oh yeah.
So with Chris Pratt, you kind of when he was on his own, you just fed off his charm. Like that guy can do whatever, and I'll sit there and watch it and enjoy it because he's so good. Yeah,
that's what like you said. It's his charm, it's his personality, it's the way he brings a character to life on film that sucks you in, and then it gets you believing the character in the environment that he's in, which I thought, to be quite fair, was, you know, like you said, it was realistic. Don't get me wrong, like it's a great cinematic experience. It's just, for me, story really lacked.
Yeah.
And when Jennifer Lawrence came, the chemistry was there between them, but there was just something there that you were kind of thinking.
Yeah. I think they played off of what they already are, because I mean, throughout the film there was a couple of bits where people would chuckle at it.
Yeah.
But every time they chuckled, it was always Chris Pratt that was instigating it or doing it. So it's kind of, that's the character of who Chris Pratt is.
Yeah.
I think they've just played it safe and gone, let's get 2 of the hottest properties in Hollywood at the moment. Chris Pratt, who is, you know, top of his game. And Jennifer Lawrence, who is top of her game.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's get the 2 of those. Let's put them together in a sci-fi film, which they're both used to. Let's see where it goes. We're not going to worry too much about the story. The story's going to be straight A to B, predictable. It's going to be, you know, straightforward. Let's make people come down and buy the ticket, sit and watch it because of Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty straightforward story, like you just said. It is literally A, B, and then C. Do you know what I mean? You know, beginning, middle, end. There is literally, like, you will sit down and be like, oh, good beginning. Oh, middle. Oh, mate. Oh. And then you kind of, the film wanted to give you more, but didn't give you more, if you get what I mean. And like I said, for me, it was a step down for them. Michael Sheen's character as the bartender, I thought at times was very good. He was very wooden, I thought, at different points.
I think he played it well. I think because he was just a robot. He's just an android. So that kind of worked with it, and he was there to give Chris Pratt's character something to bounce off of. Yeah,
I know they bounced off each other, but with Michael Sheen, I expect a bit more from him because he's an established actor. And like when I watched, and then at some points I thought they've only put Michael in here to be kind of the comic relief, and he done it some points in the film, but other points it was kind of like
he himself wasn't comic relief though. It was him. It was always Chris Pratt, like something the way Chris Pratt would respond to something that Michael Sheen did. Now, I agree with you. I think Michael Sheen is a massive actor, and I feel that the position he was given was, again, like we said with the other people in this film, that they weren't given roles that would test their skills. They were given, look, this is the role you've played many a time before. Here's a paycheck. Relax, enjoy it.
Yeah, like enjoy the film.
People are coming to watch the film because you're here, and I think that's probably the biggest issue with that is that.
Probably the biggest selling point for these other three big actors that Michael Sheen, Lawrence Fishburne, and Andy Garcia. The pool was probably like, oh, we've got this script called Passengers. Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt are both signed. Boom. Fancy doing it?
You want to do it for a day's work?
Oh, do you want a day's work?
Cameo.
But three big actors, I expect more from them actors. I mean, Michael Sheen, like you said, not really they were bouncing off each other, but at some points it did feel to me like he was there for comic relief, as well as bouncing off Chris Pratt and trying to engage in that kind of loneliness. Trying to address that, trying to address what Chris Pratt's emotions were going through at that moment. Very sinister moment in the film as well, involving Michael Sheen. I'm not going to give it away. But that was the kind of sinisterness that I liked. I remember he is an AI, you know what I mean? So he is artificial intelligence. So maybe they could have gone down that route of maybe a naughty one, or maybe an AI that learned a bit more, but
it was predictable though.
I really wanted.
There was at no point where you're like, oh, this is going to be like this is a disaster. It was always the point where you're like, okay, there's a bit of drama going on. You got my heart racing a little bit
because the pace picked up. That was it. You had like I said, you had your three different sections beginning, and then got to the middle, and then you was building up to that grand finale. And it was hitting pulses. But and then I was kind of just like, I want more.
Yeah.
Like, I expect more from them. I expect more from them, all of them. But at the end of the day, it's a fun film to go and watch. If you're going to go date night, if you're going to go...
It's
a date night film. Come on, love, we're going to cinema.
Well, no, what are we going to see? It's your missus going, right, come on, let's go watch a lovey-dovey film. And you're like, well, what film's out? There's a bit of lovey-dovey, a bit of sci-fi. It's got Jennifer Lawrence for me to look at. It's got Chris Pratt for me to also look at. And then my missus can just gawk at Chris Pratt as well, but like it has a bit of everything. It's that safe movie. Yeah. It's that safe movie of, I've seen Rogue One, I've seen it twice, I've seen it 10 times. I do need to see something different, so I'll go watch Passengers.
And then like I said, there's just more story that needed to be there. There's more dialogue that needed to be there. I think just a bit more consistency. So
I thought the 3D was quite excellent.
The 3D was on point. Like I said to you, everything was on point. Apart from when Jennifer Lawrence entered the fray.
It kind of drifted.
And it kind of drifted away. And I thought, oh, well, that's just, cocked her kind of, roll up. A tad. And then, obviously, they're bouncing off each other. Yeah, fair enough. I get that. The chemistry worked. Two good-looking people. Do you know what I mean? On a ship together, lonely. Yeah. Well, it worked. So... I'm going to round it up. I'm going to round it right up here. I am literally going to go for a 4. I'm not going to go any higher. I'm not going to go any lower. The 3D was good. Below par performances. Below par story. Expected more. Didn't deliver. So for me, it's an absolute 4.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of hard to follow Rogue One, which gets a.
But no, I'm not. I wouldn't even base Rogue. I wouldn't even go right. Let's compare the differences. Let's go Rogue One.
Yeah, there's no comparison. It is
and let's go Passengers. And I just thought literally I've been blown away one week, and then this week I was expecting more.
The caliber of
and
the caliber of actors you expect.
I thought there was going to be something different to this. I thought there was going to be some twist or something really kind of, something that really held me to watch it and really love this story, but it didn't. But apart from that, guys, let's get away from that negativity. It's a 4 from me for Passengers. Go and see it with your girlfriend, partner. Hey, just get down and see it, guys. It's a fun film to watch. So let's get on to the important bit that you've all stayed for, which is the tickets. We're going to say thank you first. So we're going to say thank you to our friends at Stevenage Cineworld. We have a pair of tickets to give away for any Cineworld up and down the country. That's 2 tickets, any Cineworld up and down the country. Any film. You guys see whatever you like. Remember to give their Facebook page a big thumbs up. That's Stevenage Cineworld. And remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel for next week's episode when we will be announcing the winner. Please note, though, guys, it's only valid in the UK. So if you live outside the UK, we apologise.
Watch the review anyway.
You can then go to your local cinema and watch this film with a bit of information behind it. So before this week's question, I'd like to thank last week's winner from the Rogue One review, which is Miracle Draw. So again, that's Miracle Draw. You have won the 2 tickets for any Cineworld up and down the country for any film. We'll be in touch. So just, keep your eye on that email. Keep your eye on the comments underneath of this video or on the Rogue One video. To have a chance at winning a pair of tickets this week, simply answer this very easy question. What character does Chris Pratt play in Guardians of the Galaxy? That's what character does Chris Pratt play in Guardians of the Galaxy? Have you got us a clue this week?
Of course I have.
Oh, sick.
Always.
Nice.
Make it as easy as we can for you guys.
Yeah.
Another name you might know me by.
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
Just put the answer in the comments below. It's as simple as that, guys, for your chance to win them 2 tickets. The winner will be announced on the next episode of the Weekend Buzz, which is the 2nd of January at 10 a.m.
So the bank holiday Monday, because while you guys are having a lie-in after your long hangover from New Year's, we will be reviewing Assassin's Creed for you guys.
Oh, is it with Michael Fassbender?
Michael Fassbender,
What? Like it. So that's Assassin's Creed review coming up 2nd of January at 10 a.m. So thank you guys for joining me, Tony Piroth, here for the Weekend Buzz. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up to Stevenage Cineworld Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the MYM Buzz YouTube channel. Press that notifications button as well when you subscribe. Like our videos. Also, if you like this video and any other video on that channel, then please give them a watch. We've got loads from all the MCM Comic-Cons up and down the country, loads of star interviews, Flash Gordon, exclusive interviews, a lot more coming in 2017, guys, a lot more.
Keep an eye on the channel because Tony has got some very exclusive interviews coming up, and we are going to be dropping hints for you guys, which comes out in Christmas Day at 10 a.m.
Oh, you're dropping that one?
Yeah, very, very special interview that Tony has done himself. Christmas Day. There will be some very special hints coming out at you very, very shortly.
Thank you very much, Dayle, for that information. So, guys, remember Christmas Day. Keep your eyes out. There may be something coming up before that, but we'll see. But, all right, so thank you very much. Big thumbs up to Stevenage Facebook. Big thumbs up to this video. Comments down below for the question, which is, what character does Chris Pratt play in Guardians of the Galaxy? Win them 2 tickets. Bosh, we go on to the next episode. Thank you very much, guys. I'm Tony Piroth. This is the Weekend Buzz. That's Dayle. See you next week.
Have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.